meantime, let's get you the update that is now coming in as we have been saying that Siddaramaiah's resignation that has now been formally accepted on part of the governor. Let's also talk about when it comes to the cabinet buzz that seems to be taking place. The last details that are being finalized to the new cabinet formula, to the oath-taking ceremony, all of that we are looking at, of course, in the line of the upcoming 18th of June Rajya Sabha elections approaching. The High Command, what is being said, may opt either for a partial cabinet while keeping some berths vacant, or, when it comes to a full-fledged cabinet, could actually also trigger a lot of dissidence amongst disgruntled MLAs who have been denied ministerial posts, which opposition parties may attempt to exploit during the Rajya Sabha elections. So that seems to be one of the bigger challenges for the Congress party, because it wanted to defer this kind of change, right in the middle of the tenure. So what we are now looking at, this is a possibility as far as if only a partial cabinet is now sworn in. So we'll see what happens there, because what is being said, according to reports, that along with DK Shivkumar, there are going to be 10 other ministers that would be sworn in. So new faces or old faces, Neha, what are we now looking at as far as 10 new ministers there? Of course, portfolio distribution comes later, but what are we now looking at as far as if there is a possible reshuffle within the, DK as representation of the cabinet?
Well, Amita, there's clearly two things to this. One, the fact that the party would probably be looking at younger faces, because, that's been the norm now that we've seen in politics, cutting across party lines and states, whether, of course, it was with Vijay, and now, of course, whether it's with DK Shivkumar. Evidently, of course, the shift is possibly going to be towards younger faces. But having said that, can the party entirely, of course, keep the old-timers away? Absolutely not, given that, many of them, of course, would be loyalists of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, the former Chief Minister, of course, now veteran leader of the Congress party. Would the party be able to keep his loyalists away, most of who happen to be old-timers? Not really. And also, of course, the fact now that the caste equation would come in here. Having made way now for a Vokkaliga Chief Minister to come in would obviously mean that the OBCs and the backward classes are expecting some sort of representation over there. While we've been putting out names there for various posts and, of course, for the reshuffle, the possible, those who are likely to be dropped, those who are likely to be inducted. It is, of course, all going to be speculation here. Possibly after the CLP meeting is conducted is when we'd have more clarity. But sources telling us that at least about 10 to 15 ministers would easily be changed from the cabinet. All
right. So Siddaramaiah, having thanked the Congress party leadership, the High Command, for giving him this opportunity to serve twice as the Chief Minister. And, as far as his Delhi meeting is concerned, that has now begun. But he's been also personally thanking Rahul Gandhi, saying that when it comes to the discussion of the cabinet formation, now while putting forward certain demands to safeguard the interests of his supporters within the party, is something which Siddaramaiah now seems to be eyeing for. However, also saying that he's humbly declined the offer to shift to national politics. We'll keep our viewers updated as the meeting is underway. There are more meetings now lined up as the focus once again shifts back to the national capital. Thanking all our reporters there. We'll join you on the other side of a very short break.